Hi, my name is Ben Franklin. I was born on January 17th, 1706, and I was the 15th child out of 17 children in the family. I went to school for 2 years, and when I was 8. I skipped 2 grades in 1 year. I helped my father make candles and soap because my father owned a candle and soap making shop. My father wanted me to take over the family business when I grew up, but I wasn't interested. When I was 12 years old, my father apprenticed me to my older brother, James, who was a printer. I had to sign articles of indenture, a contract that made me work for James for 9 years until I was 21 years old. I worked 12 hours a day in the printing shop, but I still found time to educate myself. Though I only had 2 years of formal schooling, I taught myself foreign languages and read books on grammar, science, and math. I wrote letters to the editor of the newspaper and signed from silence to death. People enjoyed reading the letters, but my brother James became angry and stopped printing them when he found out his younger brother B had been writing them and signing a fictitious name. My older brother James got into trouble and was imprisoned. James was told he could no longer publish the newspaper. James decided he would have me to publish the paper for him, but it was illegal because I was his apprentice. James told me that he would tear up his contract if I would publish the newspaper while he was in jail. So I published the newspaper. Later, James tried to hold me to the original articles of indenture, but James failed because the authorities would find out James had illegally put me in charge of the paper, so James could not write a new contract binding me to him. So the two of us fought constantly. Then I decided to run away. I tried to get a job as a printer, but failed and ended up on a ship to Philadelphia. There I spent the last of my money to buy bread for a meal. I was spotted wandering the streets by Deborah Reed. She saw me and felt bad for me, and she invited me to her house because the Reed family took care of me and helped me get a job. I worked as an assistant printer for some time. Eventually, the government took notice of me and offered to get me started in my own shop if I would go to England and buy fonts. Naturally, I took the offer and headed for London. While I was in London, Deborah wrote some letters suggesting that we consider getting married. However, I said I was not yet ready. Many people know me as an inventor. I invented the scuba diving flippers and the Ben Franklin stove, but my most important invention was the lightning rod. This is, however, I got my nickname, the man who tames lightning. I discovered how to capture electricity during the experiment using a kite, heat, and lightning. I ended up marrying Deborah Reed and ended up making all sorts of things for Philadelphia. And I ended up being elected to Congress. I actually helped to write parts of the Declaration of Independence, and I proposed the idea of daylight saving time. I died in 1790, and 20,000 people showed up at my funeral. My poster, and this is Benjamin Franklin, the board read. And Benjamin Franklin was put on the $100 bill because he was the head colonist of Pennsylvania. And this is sort of like, so the lightning zapped the kite, and the rusty old key stopped the lightning because of its rust. That's my presentation.
It arrived in time.
It did? What?
Oh, nothing.
I think they ordered it, so it arrived on time.
It arrived.
It arrived, yes.
In the nick of time.